Welcome to the Daddy Experience. It's been a while, and here we are with our little 9-week-old Inara. And so much has happened since she's been born. We had that little video with the Lion King and all that. And 10 days after she was born, we did a photo shoot with our wonderful friend Melissa Raimondi of Raimondi Photography. And here's a couple pictures.
And I was like, baby, 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 oh, like, baby, 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 no.
Fast forward to today, and she's 13 pounds, 6 ounces, and she's 23.5 inches long, which is fantastic. She's doing great. She's in the 85th percentile, which we're very happy with on both her height and her weight. It's been a crazy adventure up until this point. She's just finally doing 8 hours a night, which has been great. So we did have some complications regarding her food. We had to make some changes. She did have an allergy, and so once we worked through all that, she's much better. She was having a tough time, some crying here and there, little bit of pain, but now she's fine, and she just fusses a little bit when she's hungry. Other than that, though, she's a pretty quiet baby. She's just now starting to giggle a little bit, which Heather says sounds more like a raptor, which is like, or something. Or we'll just play a real soundbite. How about this? She's farting right now. Possibly poop. So there's that. Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned so far from being a father, it's that you deal with a lot of really gross stuff. And I expected it, but, I mean, expecting something and doing something, two very different things. I mean, I haven't been, like, up to my elbows in baby poop or anything yet, or hopefully ever, but there have been some really gross moments. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's just part of the job. I've always kind of heard that little boys, when you expose them, when you open up their diaper, more often than not, they will pee, so you have to be very careful because the exposure to the colder air. Yeah, that happens with girls too. So, or at least this one. So you have to be very careful. You gotta be fast. You gotta be super fast, or you're gonna have a pee mess everywhere. I'd just like to thank all our family and friends who have given us so many gifts for her. We have so many stuffed toys and stuffed animals. She's gonna have so many things to play with once she starts moving around and acknowledges things a little bit better. Right now she kind of just stares at things and smiles and laughs at them a little bit. Yeah, she doesn't have full motor control of her arms yet. When she's really excited or frustrated, she flails her arms around, and she has given herself 2 black eyes from her anticipation of a meal. You know, she's just swinging and just clocks herself right there, which she really doesn't even care about, but when you go and pick her up and you see a black eye, it's a little concerning. We have a ridiculous amount of clothes for this little one. Heather bought so much clothes through Kijiji or other things like that, large package deals from other ladies giving up their daughters clothing, and we have already boxed so much of it because she's grown so fast. She's wearing 6-month clothing right now, and she's just over 2 months, which is insane. But, well, it is what it is. Now, there are some really meticulous things that you have to do with a baby. And I'm a big, clumsy guy. My wife calls me a baby cow just because I don't know how big I am and I walk into walls and it's just what I do. And so these clumsy hands have had to cut her tiny little fingernails. I think I've done it 3 times now. And I've been really good except for the last time. I caught a little skin on her thumb, and she let me know I made a mistake immediately. There was a lot of howling. It's still a little red. I don't think I actually even cut her. It was just a big pinch. But, yes, one of the many challenges, but really first world problems, nothing serious. So my wife, Heather, she's been really busy, obviously. I'm at work every day, and she's at home taking care of the little one and watching the house. And she called me up. It was about 2 in the afternoon. And she finally got a moment to eat some breakfast. She was really excited. And as she was just telling me about all the things that have happened in the day, you could hear the baby squawking in the background. And, you know, she'd just woken up, and then the cat threw up on the floor. So she's like, well, this is my life. I gotta go. Just another day. I just want to give a shout out to my cousin Kaylin, who's only 12 years old. She gave Inara a present for Christmas, and that's this little Chewbacca. which I've coined the Potato Chewy, and he is frigging awesome. She made it by hand with a sewing machine and everything, and it is awesome. He's got his little belt and everything, little fangs, and I know she is going to just love this little fella. Thank you very much. And her mom, my auntie Jacqueline, she made a picture that's up on the wall here that says the force is strong with this one, which is fantastic. See the picture here. Look, I'm using the force. See what I did there?
Yeah.
And to stick with the Star Wars theme, we've got the little Star Wars mobile, which she absolutely loves. You know, if we ever need to get something done in the room and she's awake, we put her in the crib, we just spin the mobile and she stares up at her little Star Wars characters in awe. She smiles and giggles at it, and it's a fantastic quick distraction if we need to get something real quick. Alright, so that's everything for this episode. We'll do another one whenever we can. I'd like to say I'm going to do one sooner than later, but there's no guarantees. But now that we are getting more sleep, I definitely see it as feasible doing another one soon. Thanks and stay tuned. Oh, it's my little baby Jabba.
Oh, 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 oh. Chewbacca, oh, 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 oh.